1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I hope the sound is back there now. It should be, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can the guys hear me there in the chat facility? Quickly pop it into the chat facility there if there is at this point in time. Real quick, real quick, real quick. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know. Edgar, I see King is there. Is it in? Is it in? Oh, there we go. Beautiful. All right, guys. Nice, 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 nice. Come on. All right, guys, let's get into this morning's session over here, guys. Softer US dollar. Rising geopolitical tension and growing expectations of future rate hikes are driven, or at least driving the flows this week. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please remember the information we discuss now, guys, is opinion and should not be construed as advice in any way. Let's get into it here, guys. First things first, we have the New Zealand dollar against the US dollar. So, a bit of a strength coming, into the Kiwi there, guys. The main reason for this is the US dollar pulled back, giving a bit of room there for the Kiwi to rise. And it does matter because the New Zealand economy is showing a bit of improvement there now. Yeah, manufacturing is getting stronger. The job market is firmer. And business confidence is actually rising really, really well here. All right. And so markets now believe the Reserve Bank there of New Zealand is going to raise those rates later this year. There's about a 50% chance of that rate hike by September, and the hike is fully priced by October. Focus for this week here on the New Zealand dollar is the Q4 inflation. That's the data that we are, looking to push into. I'm waiting for a 4-hour time frame to actually close above the 0.577. If I can get that above, I'm really, really, really looking forward to this push, guys. It's going to be a beautiful one. This entire structure that I've actually highlighted here is beautiful. It's absolutely stunning work of art, and there is definitely room to scale this one to the upside. It's not something you need to stay into. Remember, guys, from a scalping perspective, if you found a structure and the structure is and has pushed up past the pressure point, that's going to be good for you. It's going to be good for you. All right. So NZD USD right now at this moment in time, I'm waiting for the 4 hours, about 2 hours, 49 minutes left until we see the push to the upside there. USD JPY, guys. All right. Now, what's happened here is the yen strengthened, moving past the 158. We're now at the 157 per dollar. It's coming off a 1-week high, and this also matters because global tension and tariff threats at this point in time has pushed investors toward the safe haven currency, which is obviously yen being one of them. The markets are watching the Bank of Japan this week very closely. The rates are expected to stay unchanged. Possible future moves around June, and the political angle really with the yen this week is there is a talk of a snap election, possible promise to suspend those food sales tax, which is to ease the rising costs, and the impact thereof is the yen gains when fear rises. So it remains sensitive to policy signals, and we want to watch the news very carefully this week on the yen, but we're seeing the strength is really, really coming back really nicely here, which is something that we saw last week already, guys. It's just a matter of time here, all right? Just remember, guys, not all setups are going to play out exactly when you want it to play out. That's very, very important there. So we're waiting for it. We're seeing it happen, and you can see right now here, we're just waiting to see what happens at that support over there. We're also watching the AUD USD. It's also at a pressure point. You can see right there, it's all bunched up together right now. Look at this. Right there, bunched up together. Now, so what happened here? The Australian dollar rose to about 0.66. It's helped by a weaker US dollar. And the key data that, as Also assisted with this is the inflation that rose 1% month on month in December. It's the fastest pace in over a year, and it matters, guys, because inflation is picking up again. That means there's just more spending that's happening, all right? The Reserve Bank of Australia is likely to stay patient. They're delaying any rate cuts at this moment in time, and so the AUD is supported, but gains may be gradual due to the mixed growth. So we're looking at this from a 4, a 1, and a 15-minute time frame perspective for all the guys who want to get more technical. All right, we're looking at it from that specific angle there, guys. We're waiting for price to break above the 0.66. And just so you do know, guys, that area that I have there, you're going to find whenever you're looking at a chart, guys, all right, you're always looking at it from two angles. Price is going to be pushing down, and then at some point, price is going to have a midway break, and that's where you get the second movement, all right? That is the impulse to the downside, and then you have the correction, and vice versa. It also happens the same way. You're going to see price obviously push up, and then you're going to have your price come down as well. So price is moving in that V's, or those pyramids, or those houses, if you want to place it that way, or roofs. There's many terms that the guys actually put in place to explain it. And so we're seeing that midway mark is actually my silver, or that gray area that I've highlighted there. That's where the midway mark is for this structure. And that's something that you're going to have to check out in our classes, because we chat about this. So you better get yourself over there. AUD USD. I also have the 15-minute frame here, guys. At this point in time, 15 minutes here. At this point in time, it looks like at 9:15, which is about to move. Ash is about to get into this one right here. Ash is about to get into this one right here. We are obviously in the London session now, expecting us to move. You can see the 15-minute candle is above my midway mark over there. If I can get the close above there, it's going to be phenomenal. It's already created a nice high for me. So let me just see how much minutes is left. Well, there's 1 minute left, a couple of seconds. So whilst we're in the neighborhood, let Ash just deal with this one here, right? I got 39 seconds left right now. I'm about to head in to the GBP USD. Let me see if the guys are there. All right, Edgar, is everything still all right over there? King, let me know the chat facility. Anthony, let me know there. Labs, let me know if everything is still okay there in the chat facility, if you can hear me, if you can see it. All right, Ash is about to jump into the GBP USD. GBP USD. Quickly, let me know in the chat facility. I got 13. Hold on, 9 seconds left. All right, there we go. 7, 6, 5. Let's go. 2, 1, and I've just gotten into the GBP USD. That's what I was waiting for. All right, so I'm expecting there could be a bit of a push, from a correction perspective. That's very normal, very, very normal. But I'm definitely in this one right now. I'm looking at taking a bit of my profits close to 1.34. Hold on for me. I'm going to tell you now. 1.34807. That's where Ash is looking to take some of his profits. I'm going to leave it to run a little bit now, all the way through to 9, 10, 11, and see where it's at. All right, that is the GBP USD. And then obviously gold as well, guys. You can see the structure. It is above. We have pushed above record highs there. We had 4,600. I think the record high has now been established at 4,690. Dollar per ounce. Same with silver. We also are looking at this zone over here. But the 1 hour, there is some differences though when it comes to gold and silver. Let me just give it to you real quickly. All right. So the trade wars is going to remain the same. But let's just touch on gold real quickly. All right. So gold surged above 4,660. All right. It's hitting a record high. All right. Let me just go to gold so you can see. It does matter. Why this record high matters, because trade wars is the reason for it. That's 1. 2, political instability. 3, there's a lot of concerns about U.S. monetary policy. And 4, expectations of future U.S. rate cuts. This is all, or these are all the factors that's contributing to the fractional movement of the gold price at this moment in time. Now, obviously, you guys know we are trading in increments. We are not trading it long term for the next 10, 20 years. We're trading it in increments. The periods, all right, from a day to a week to a month to 3 months to 6 months, etc. And so the impact thereof now is that there's a strong bullish trend that's remaining with gold. Seems to be a bit of a correction that's coming, but that would be short term. Now, on the silver side, all right, there's a few contributing factors that's a little bit different here on the silver side. It jumped over 4%, reaching a record high as well at the $94 per ounce there. This mattered because safe haven demand was number one. 2, structural supply shortages. And there's a heavy use of silver in green energy and electronics. And so the impact is it's volatile, all right? Silver's volatile, but structurally, it's still very strong. And so we're still looking for the upside there now, all right? Still looking for the upside. USD JPY, I went through the NZD USD, I went through the AUD USD, and then obviously I have the Euro USD as well now. By 10 o'clock, what Ash is looking for here, I'm looking to go into this one here once more. I already have a specific position in the Euro USD, but I'm looking to enter again after the next hour. So at 10 a.m., I'm looking for that buy as well. And I'm looking to exit roughly around the 1.6927. The structure that I'm actually trading over here is this one here. Let me just actually show the guys so that you know what I'm trading. This is the structure that I'm actually trading, guys. I'm boxing it in so you guys can see exactly. Get into the classes, guys. Get into the classes so you can understand why I'm saying I'm boxing in. This is the structure that I'm actually trading. I'm not even worried about the ones that you see out there. All right, on this side, on the left, I'm only focused here. That's what I'm scalping. That's what I'm scaling at this point in time. So this morning on the FX side, a bit of the commodity side. I don't have any on the US futures. I have some fundamentals on it. Yes, we saw the futures fell a little bit here, guys. The Dow is down 0.6%, minus 0.6%. S&P down minus 0.7%, and the Nas fell by about a percentage. A lot of terror fears, big earnings week ahead. Netflix we got coming out, Visa, we got Intel, and the US markets is obviously closed today for a holiday. So cautious start to the week. Volatility is likely, and you can see here right now, look at that, we at this bottom here. I do think that we're going to push up a little bit first here later on, perhaps tomorrow, to go and finish off with that gap over there that has happened this morning over here. But other than that, guys, all right, it's looking good here more on the FX side. So that's gold, that's silver, USD JPY, NZD USD, I'm looking for a buy here. AUD USD looking for a buy. Euro USD looking for a buy. GBP USD, I've already gotten into this one, expecting a bit of a correction over there. It's looking good, guys, for the start of the week. Big apologies there on the start of the stream there, guys, with the sound. It was not apparent. Everything was running smoothly on my side, but I'm glad that we were able to mix it and to, create some form of great magic out of that. Yeah, but that's it from me here this morning, guys. All right, great time, good time to be alive. Blessed to be with you. Remember, you can always visit www.tdmarkets.com to open up that account with us. You can also email us at care@tdmarkets.com. I know McCount is going to be back with the crypto, to give you guys an update. That's a bit from my side on the FX here, yeah? But have a fantastic Monday, guys. We steam rolling through the month. Have a wonderful one. I'll see some of you guys in the classes, yeah? Ashley Reeve here, and I'm signing out. Ciao, ciao.